Hey, life. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Let me turn this on to me. So, good morning to all. I am out. Um, I went to drop my babies off this morning, and I started ever since they got back in school to just stop overthinking so much and just start doing it. So I said I was going to start like going to the gym and just doing stuff sometime without thinking and putting so much into it. So that's what I've been doing. Today, I woke up and I just had just the urgency of something different. I wanted to come and I wanted to be in the park around nature, just some peace to meditate. Meditation in the park for me today. I am embarking on a new chapter um, in my life, and I really want to be. I really want to be in tune. I want to be aware, and I just want to know wholeheartedly that it's the right move for me. So I have started blogging, and I've started actively having my YouTube page, and it's out of my element just because I'm really not into gadgets. I'm not really into technology for real like that. But I know that it's a gateway to a lot of things. Good morning, Toya. And just with the transitioning of, hey, Jamie, just with the transitioning of moving and being away from family, friends, and just a lot of my support system, I am learning to really embrace and with some things that had occurred in my life. I just wanted to redirect some of my steps. Um, so here I am, and I am learning really fast. I watch my videos and I be like, oh my God, if I'm not saying at the end of the day or a thousand times, I'm like, I got to get it together. But anyway, I came to blog this morning on Facebook Live just to have some interaction because I know I have a larger following as of right now on Facebook. I have way more friends that I can talk to and just get feedback. So my morning discussion, I just want to pose the question on honestly, hey Amy, good morning Blair, good morning to everybody. I am out in the park. I'll give y'all a little bit of my piece and just show y'all. This is where I am doing meditation in the park today. I am out here. And I just came to meditate and get some clarity on things. So here I am back. So I just wanted to honestly engage and have a conversation and just pose the question like, what would you do to honestly achieve your success? Like, what are your limits? What is, are there any limits for you? Are you willing to examine yourself? Are you willing to, living your truth? So really, what is it, what are you willing to honestly do to make your dreams come true, to be successful? Do you even want success? And I asked myself that this morning, and that's the question that I am speaking about. And I know what a lot of things people tend to, even myself, have stayed in their comfort zone. And, lately I've been really being challenged to get out of my comfort zone. And now I am fully accepting the challenge. I'm embarking on a new chapter in my life, and I am embracing it. So it'll be 2 years in October that I have moved and been in Texas. And I started a journey, and I can honestly say that this journey has not been easy. It has been challenging. It has been lonely. It has been frustrating. It has been, I've questioned it, and I've also embraced it. I've embraced it. And so here I am, embarking on 2 years. And hi, Janet, that beautiful queen she is. But I've embraced it, and I'm learning. This is all self-taught. This is a desire that I have, and I want let go of, because I truly believe that I was put on this earth to be great. It's not a conceited thing. It's not overthinking. But I just know that it's more out here than what I have been exposed to. And one thing I will say in my journey of moving, that it really showed me my survival skills. And I've also learned that everybody won't get it. Like, everybody is not going to come along with you. I finally understand now, just in evolving, I understand why they say it's lonely at the top. And it's not because, you have to let go of people because you want to, or because you have to turn your other cheek or anything like that. But it's because sometimes you have to go on a journey, and you have to walk it alone, and you have to honestly trust within yourself that certain things will come into play. So one of the things that I have always had a desire for, and that have been in my that has been in my heart, and I never really said anything about it, was becoming a motivational speaker, empowering women, empowering people, and that is the path that I am being introduced to right now, and I'm learning to embrace it. One of my friends, when we had when I came back home, she lived in Detroit, and she's from Detroit. She lives here now, but she had introduced me to a lady, and she was just like a very spiritual person, and we had went over there, and the lady had asked me, she said, well, what's in your heart that you haven't told anybody, but but that's your desire? And it really just brought tears to my eyes, because I really believe that God gives confirmation. And I really believe that if we stay in tune with things, that we will be able to receive it and not so much just shun it away. And so after, having my hands in so many pots and stuff like that, and just trying to strive for so much more, I am finally humbling myself and accepting that this is what I'm supposed to be doing right now. And I know that this will not only help me, but it's going to help somebody. And I'm embracing it. So with that being said, for me to achieve my dreams or want my dreams to come true, I'm willing to be an open vessel. I'm willing to be the sacrifice. I am willing expose myself. I'm willing to be an open book. There is nothing that I am afraid to stand up and admit or say. And I believe a lot of times, as individuals, we take and we be like, oh, well, no, should I put myself out there like that? Should I say this? Should I say that? And like, when I got my brand, like when I got the name Trust the Process, I never thought of how powerful those words were. And I never thought that I would have to utilize them every single day of my life. And especially when I stepped out and I tried something different. So for everybody that is stuck in that in-between place, I will say, I would honestly have to tell you that whatever keeps you awake at night, whatever you keep running into or find yourself just seeing over and over or hearing over and over again, that's what you should be tapping into. We're always given signs. We're always given we're always given the tools to what we need to produce success, to bring forth our dreams. But the whole thing about it is tapping into it. And that's where I'm at right now. It is going to take absolute discipline, what I can honestly say that I never had. I've always been a person that did not like to abide by rules. I've always been the type of person that just spoke my mind. And I've always been the type of person just to honestly not give a fuck about what a person thought about me. And in that, I'm learning it's okay to be that way, but at the same time, you have to know how to use your gifts and your callings. You have to be aware when to speak. You have to be aware when to be silent. You have to be aware of when it's time to move and when it's time to just shut down, when it's time to hibernate, and when it's time for you to be fed. I'm truly at a place in my life to where I only want to make connections with people. If I can feed from them, they can feed from me, or I can be nourishment for somebody else that's going to take up the mantle and they're going to move forward with it. I can no longer put myself around people that don't want anything, because that's not my mindset anymore. I used to could engage and just, oh, that's my people, I rock with them. And yeah, it's okay to rock with people, and it's okay for people to be your friends, and it's okay, for them not to be on your level. But at the same time, those can't be a daily feed, and those people cannot be somebody that you just put yourself around daily, because it's going to drain you. I didn't used to believe the saying birds of a feather flock together, but I do. A lot of things, you be around people and you be like, well, no, I'm the leader of the pack. You have to be able to identify in any relationship who you are, your place in it, and the purpose for it. So, obedience, growth, maturity. Absolutely. Absolutely. I received that. And yes, knowledge of self. Yes, Absolutely. You see the sun is coming out, so I'm getting a little more greasier, but who cares? I've been kissed by the sun before. Um, but absolutely, you have to be aware of certain things and cautious. A lot of times, I've put myself in a position to where I've drained myself, and it's because I've put myself in a position to be everything in that situation. And I'm learning you can't. It's okay to lay the foundation. It's okay to be the anchor in something, but you can't always carry out something great alone. Whether it be in your higher power and you give an acknowledgement to, whether it's being someone there that's behind the scene person. You know, I have learned in this journey, in this walk, I can't do it alone. Even with my brand, even with my product, um, it took for me to come back to it took me to come back. Actually, Davita, Divine 26, she was hosting a expo, Display Your Passion. And I was there, and I was working one day, and I had went into the beauty supply to get some supplies, and you know, God had just quickened in my spirit, like, say something. All this time, like, you've patronized these people, you've been a customer, say something. So a lot of times we have to really be aware of timing, and we have to really be aware of when we're in our season and moving rapidly in our season, and being in tune. And so that day, I will never forget, May 19th, I said something, and the guy was receptive to it. And so they gave me a shot. So when that opportunity presented itself, I ran with it. I didn't waver in it. I didn't overthink. I didn't say, oh, wait a minute, maybe I shouldn't do that. No, it was my time. It was my opportunity. And I took and I ran with it. And since then, it was domino effect. It was posting. It was telling others, hey, this is what I'm doing. And then the support came. The support came, and it came in a way that I never imagined it. And I will never forget, somebody told me before, like, we don't set ourselves up for success. Like, we set ourselves up for, oh, maybe, oh, good turnout, good job, that's excellent. But we don't actually set ourselves up to be like, this is going to be an ongoing thing. This is something that I am going to do for the rest. Going to make just go all over the world. Like, this is something that is going to be great. This is something that's going to be big. And sometimes we don't even set ourselves up. We set ourselves up for the right now. And I'm learning to change my mindset. Like, I'm changing my mind to accept success. I'm changing my mind to accept that I came from nothing and I'm turning nothing into something. I'm changing my mindset that I came from a single mother, raised from, just a woman. But at the end of the day, I'm changing it, and I'm looking at it. I was raised in a single family home, but I was raised by a strong, amazing, leading woman. So sometimes it's okay. The absence is there on one end, because sometimes if you really honestly had what you felt like you were missing, and then you got it and it brought chaos into your world, then you want to shun it away. You want to get it away and remove it away from you as soon as possible. So that's how I feel right now. My right now is building. My right now is protecting. My right now is self first. I cannot go out and be strong or be that person for somebody else if I'm not that for myself. I can't go out and be supportive for somebody else if I don't know how to support myself first. Like, we have to definitely, yes, we do, Amy. Hey, Kiki. Hey, Cousin Daria. Hey, Jermaine. Hey, Kim Keisha. But we have to definitely go into a place of hibernation, and we have to do the self-checks. Like, we have to self-check. And that's what I've been doing. Like, I've been self-checking, and, I've been overall looking at what I need to do. And I know the certain things that I need to do in order for this next journey to begin. And a lot of things I'm learning, it's a lifestyle. I can't just pick up and say, oh, I'm about to be a blogger. Like, I'm about to just, shoot through the roof. Like, when I got my first subscribers, which I want y'all to go subscribe to on Trust the Process, Bold Blogging 101 on YouTube. But when I got my first subscribers, man, I was grateful for three of them. And I'm learning that you have to learn how to have gratitude in everything. In everything. When I get a sale for my mini jars, and it might just be for my mini jars are $1 online, I'm grateful, because it was a point in time where I wasn't selling anything. So I'm learning to embrace my trial, my error, my faults, my lows, my highs. I'm learning to embrace all of that, and I'm learning to find balance. And I think when you set your mind up for success, I honestly think when you're ready, it comes. Like, it comes where you can identify it. It comes in a humbling form. It comes in a willing and ready form. And it comes to where you take off the emotions that you're wearing on your sleeves. You take off, the taking it personal. Because I have learned, if you're going to put yourself before people, like, you have to be ready for the feedback. And it's okay, because it's going to help you throughout your process. So I don't care if you're going out to be a baker. I don't care if you're going out to be a cook. I don't care if you're going out to own your own trucking company. I don't care if you're going out to be a publisher. Hell, I don't even care if you're going to be a waitress at the end of the day. You literally have to own what you do, and you have to see yourself being successful in it, because nobody else is going to see it. If you don't believe it first, nobody else is going to believe it. And this is coming from somebody that hasn't always seen their worth, hasn't always seen their capability, have always been out there but overlooked. And I'm okay. Like, I'm so okay with that, because I look at things as being a best kept secret. And so in that, I'm going to have to end this, and y'all going to have to just stay tuned or come back, because my phone horribly, I had 90% before I left to take my girls for school, and now my phone is just like, yeah, you got like 5%. But it's all good, because sometimes, messages, the universe, certain things, distractions and so forth will come where you're not able to come across the wave. But we gonna continue to ride the wave. Actually, once I go get my phone in tune. But Yeah, so I'm going to end it because I really can't even see. But I just want you to pose to yourself today, like, what am I really willing to do to gain success and allow my dreams to come true? Ask yourself that. Be real with yourself. Be honest with yourself. And some people, they're cool with, where they at. And that's okay. Because everybody, they're not going to want to be up for the task at hand. And that's fine. That's what make the world go round. We need all kind of people in this world. I mean, because really, that's what makes the world go round. If this world was perfect and it had all the answers that we needed, we wouldn't be, going through half of the things that we going through to show us really what we capable of. So I want you all to have a great productive day. Go on to my YouTube page, subscribe, Trust the Process, Bold Blogging 101. And I'm going to continue this conversation on there. I'm going to try to save this video so I can convert it to go over there. And yes, I will be coming. You guys will be seeing me in rare form so much more, because this is a lifestyle, and it's about to become my lifestyle. So yeah, you guys continue to move forward and be productive in your day. And I really just want you to take some time out and ask yourself, what am I willing to do to become successful or for my dreams to come true? And all that you do, just remember to trust your process. Trust the process. And I will tune into you guys. I'm so grateful for you guys dropping in and watching. And thank you for your feedback. And I will get to y'all sooner than later.